Welcome to the District School Board of Pasco County's Reasonable Suspicion Drug Testing Program training. This video is an overview of the Drug and Alcohol Awareness Manual found on the Office for Employee Relations website. Pasco County Schools will continue to strive to create a community that works together so that all students receive a world-class education. We are proud of our workforce that delivers services each day to the students of Pasco County and their families. As we provide these services, we need to be aware of the need to have a workforce with high standards. With approximately 10,000 employees, we are constantly striving to find ways to protect students while also providing employees with information related to policies and procedures that may affect their employment. Unfortunately, many Americans are faced with challenges that they bring with them each day to the workplace.
1 out of every 10 Americans has an alcohol problem. 1 out of every 12 Americans has a problem with illicit drugs, including the misuse of prescription drugs. Drug and alcohol abusers are involved in almost 4 times the number of workplace accidents as non-abusers, or 65% of work-related accidents. On average, an addicted employee costs his or her company $8,600 per year. The average absentee rate of an addicted employee is 22 days per year. 41% of American employees said drug and alcohol abuse by employees in their organization seriously affects their own ability to get the job done.
We have an obligation to provide a safe environment for all students and employees. This program is designed to address that need. Over 85% of United States employers have a program including policies and procedures to deter and detect substance abuse. Remember, drug and alcohol abuse is a threat to both the employer and the employee. A drug-free workplace policy will help to maintain safe operations by establishing a drug and alcohol-free environment to minimize the possibility of substance abuse-related accidents.
Identify employees who may need assistance with substance abuse problems. Provide an effective deterrent against experimentation and use of illegal drugs. Ensure employee productivity. Comply with public expectations for a safe and productive learning environment for students.
The District School Board of Pasco County has developed a comprehensive program to deal with employees who have a dependency on or problem with illicit drugs, misuse of prescription drugs, or alcohol. This program has been implemented since September 1, 2008, and additional drug panels for testing were added effective September 18, 2015. All employees will be provided access to Drug and Alcohol Awareness Manual, which contains all of the information needed to be fully informed of Pasco County Schools' Reasonable Suspicion Drug Testing Program. The Office for Employee Relations manages this program. Please visit the Office for Employee Relations website at the link provided in this presentation for contact information.
The District School Board of Pasco County has also maintained an office to administer the district's Employee Assistance Program, also known as the EAP. The EAP offers support to all Pasco County School staff for a variety of needs, including resources for substance abuse, counseling, and intervention. Employees who are concerned about their use or misuse of alcohol or controlled substances are encouraged to pursue an assessment and intervention. To access these support services, an employee may contact the EAP office at the designated district extension or from home or any one of the phone numbers listed in the manual. All contacts are confidential. As individuals, we need to realize our problems and seek assistance to deal with them. The Employee Assistance Program is a benefit that is available to all employees. As a rule, dependence on or addiction to alcohol or other substances does not improve without professional intervention. Addiction gets worse without treatment. Alcohol and drug dependence involves using the drug as a coping mechanism to relieve tension or to distance oneself from problems or difficult situations. A dependent person often finds out that over time, he or she needs more and more of the drug to achieve the desired effect.
As a tool for supporting and enforcing district policy on substance abuse, employees are subject to reasonable suspicion drug and alcohol testing. An employee must submit to drug and/or alcohol testing when a trained supervisor or manager observes specific contemporaneous physical or behavioral indicators consistent with possible drug and/or alcohol use and determines that a test is necessary. It is important to note that a refusal to test will result in a recommendation of termination of employment. A rehabilitation opportunity will typically be offered to the employee after a first positive test result. The provision allowing entry into a rehabilitation program does not preclude the employee from being disciplined for other violations of the program or other behaviors which would otherwise subject the employee to discipline up to and including termination of employment. Pasco County supervisors and managers have received training on how to identify the signs and symptoms of drug and alcohol use or abuse. All incidents where reasonable suspicion exists will be documented in writing and signed by the supervisor, making the reasonable suspicion testing determination. Specific procedures for reasonable suspicion testing are included in the manual.
You have access to a copy of Pasco's Reasonable Suspicion Drug Testing Program. All employees must sign an acknowledgement form indicating that they are aware of the link to access the program. Then, given the opportunity to ask questions and the names and titles of the program managers to whom additional questions may be addressed. The acknowledgement form must be returned to your worksite administrator or supervisor. As we continue the important work of serving and educating the students entrusted to us, this program will serve as an important link to safeguard the quality of the educational process for all Pasco County students. As a team, all the employees of Pasco County Schools must work together so that all students will reach their highest potential.